My name is Lucas, starts with L as in like, ends with S as in subscribe, and today we're gonna talk about my top 10 favorite prints for 3D printers. More precise, top 10 prints for fathers, as Father's Day is coming up later this month, apparently. As a Swede, we do celebrate Father's Day in November, but after a quick look at the world map, I do realize that we Scandinavians are in very clear minority regarding Father's Day. I will not necessarily talk about Father's Day gifts, so if you are a father yourself, please do continue watching, because not only will I talk about what I think might be the top 10 most stereotypical dad prints, hopefully you will also learn a few other Bamboo Studio techniques when it comes to customizing all these different prints as well. But the very first print is actually a perfect Father's Day gift, and as you can see, it is right here in front of me, where it says "I love you," but then after just a slight rotation, it does spell dad instead, which I think is just super cool, and I would have just loved to give to my own dad. He's still with us, but I'm located in Taiwan and he's in Sweden, so that's why I will not be able to give this to him, because I do have, I think, the best dad, who of course deserves gifts number 2, which is this best dad trophy. Now, in my specific case, I decided to customize this and give this to my wife instead, and I thought that instead of going over the literally countless of best dad's trophies or these other kind of like prizes or awards that you can print straight from MakerWorld, I just quickly wanted to show you how you can customize this as well in Bamboo Studio, just so you can take pretty much anything or any kind of award and then just add these letters yourself to give to your best dad, or maybe in my case, my best wife. Next up might actually also be a gift, and that is the world's first 90-degree drill bit, which I think is an absolutely genius gift to your hardworking dad, together with this dual drill bit as well, to double the efficiency for your dad when he is hard at work, together with his Black & Decker or whatever kind of power tool you might have. Needless to say, I hope this is needless to say, this is a joke product, and I think it's just hilarious to maybe play a prank on your dad or just gift this to him for his own amusement. I know that my dad is watching this video right now just laughing about these different designs, probably thinking it's a waste of PLA, but regardless, I thought this was hilarious printing this, and I think that at least some of your dads, or maybe yourself, would truly enjoy these prints as well. And needless to say, you of course have links to everything down in the description, so you don't have to pause this video to go and check this out on MakerWorld, and you can also follow my profile on MakerWorld, and then you will see all my previous prints and all the future ones as well that I have talked about in my videos. Next up is a product that I recommend that you print for yourself, regardless if you are a dad or if you are anyone else, actually. And that is this Cascade wallet, which is just super cool. That is a card wallet that is so much reliable than I would have ever imagined a 3D printed wallet to be. So basically it has this mechanism that you just like push all the cards up like this, and then you can just take the bottom card, or the 2 bottom cards are the ones that actually goes up. One thing that is maybe not annoying, but is that you do need a little bit of a force in order to put the cards back inside of this wallet afterwards. But once it's in there, it is super sturdy, and I've been trying to like shake it out so these cards are like falling out. They will like never fall out. And even if you are like activating this like mechanism, so like 1 or 2 or all the cards are coming out, even if you just turn it upside down, they will not fall out, and you do need like quite some serious shaking in order for the cards to actually fall out. But if you don't have even activated that little mechanism, there's no way that these cards like will fall out. And it also has a money clip here on the back, so you can put some of those cash if you do live in a country where you still use cash, although it's 2025 and you think that everyone should go over to mobile payments. But sometimes you find yourself not being able to do that, and that's when this card wallet slash money clip comes in handy. The original material for this is PLA, I believe, but I do recommend printing this in ABS like I did because it does have this mechanic little movement, and I feel that printing it in ABS or ASA will just provide a little bit more reliability and hopefully make it last even longer. But of course, if you do want to print in ABS or ASA, you do need an enclosed printer like my X1C in my case. So if you do have a Bambu Lab A1, you can either stick to PLA or maybe check out the sponsor of today's video, PCBWay. If you're a subscriber to my channel, you should already know what PCBWay is, but basically it's a service that can customize printed circuit boards, and circuit boards are these usually green little boards that are basically inside every kind of electronics. But in addition to these PCBs, they also offer 3D printing solutions in a wide array of different materials, for example PLA, resin, titanium, stainless steel, or these Bambu Lab reusable spools that I ordered from PCBWay in ASA. And if you want to try out their services for yourself, please do click the link down in the description, since you also will get $5 off your first order from PCBWay. Next up might be the most stereotypical print I have on today's list, and that is this Bambu lamp themed bottle opener that is actually using a coin to open up the beverage of your choice, which I never seen before, and I think this is just one of those other things that really makes me so happy to be like a 3D printer and realizing not only how many smart people there are in the world, because I would have never occurred to me to make a bottle opener using like a coin as the actual bottle opener, and once you have this idea, you can literally customize whatever you want as long as you have a coin. I believe that this is actually supposed to be using Euro coins, but if you do happen to be located in Taiwan, it works very well with a 5NT coin as well. But as 3D printing magical as I think that this is actually not my favorite bottle opener in today's video, because we do have this ultimate beer opener counter, which is unbelievable. Not only is this an absolutely amazing printing journey, you should know me by now, I have absolutely no experience when it comes to tools or anything like DIY, but I timed myself putting all of this together, and it took me literally 10 minutes to put everything together. You do need some special things, for example 2 rubber bands that goes in here, which I think has to do with this actual bottle opener here. But other than that, if you are using an AMS, you will have all the different color codes straight into Bambu Studio. And although it does come with 10 minutes of assembly, it does have a video that is more or less step by step. I managed to do it for the first time, so I don't think I need to give you any comments on how the actual installation process was. Just follow the video on MakerWorld. If you have any questions at all, please just reach out to me, leave a comment down below. I will try to explain it better than he did, but it is very, very straightforward. Just make sure that you get the wheels to these gears in the right direction, so they're all like facing the same way, facing right. I don't know if that's the correct gear term, but I think that's the only thing that maybe you might get wrong. Plus, you do require a little bit of balance. If you do tilt this inner part too much on one side, then this thing will fall out. So just make sure that you keep everything straight, as straight as possible. And just with a little bit of luck and maybe even more force, it should all work perfectly. Yes, like that. It is a lot larger than I thought based on the photos. So yeah, just be aware that it takes a little bit of time to print, and it also like quite massive. Like it does not look like this big in the photos. And you should also screw them up on, I guess, 2x4 is what you call the piece of wood in the US, I guess. Yeah, so I can actually not install this on my wall because I'm in a rental apartment. So yeah, I will wait until I have my own house as a big boy, and then I will have my first beer, actually. I don't drink beer, and I also don't drink alcohol, which no one believes and everyone starts asking questions or reasons for. But that might be a topic for another video, because in this video we're going to continue with my favorite, maybe stereotypical dad taste again. Like I'm just using my own dad as a reference. Like, what would my dad like? And I think growing up in Sweden, it's not a Swedish thing. Growing up in the 90s with my dad and my mom, he had these LP tracks, and I thought that this was just genius. And the main reason for why I absolutely love this print, other than that it's LP themed, which I do think that my dad would enjoy, and most dads who were raising a kid in the 90s, I assume, were playing like LPs. But this is gray and black, so this is 2 colors, so it would of course help a lot if you do have, for example, Bambu Lab A1 with an AMS. These 3 LPs are using 4 colors in total, so it's white, green, blue, and then black for the majority of these LPs. And when you have this together, I don't really think it matters. So regardless of which color you have in addition to black, you will right away see that these are LPs. And I don't think that there's ever been an actual like blue LP. But when you put it on like this little stand here, and you put it all like that, then it doesn't matter which color you have. You have blue, it looks perfectly natural. You have green, I think that looks just as natural. And then you do have white, which I think might be more common, or are they all black? I'm not entirely sure. But this is great regardless of which color you have. And I know from my own experience that, for example, if you will be printing this Best Dad's trophy, yellow or gold may not be a color that anyone has. But even if you would just add like yellow to this, it would still look great, and it will still look like an actual LP. The next couple of prints are the bonus prints, or as I like to call them, prints for people who have not yet subscribed to my channel and see this video last minute, the day before, or maybe even the same day as you're gonna go and maybe drive to your family, drive to your dad, and wish him happy Father's Day. And also, if you don't have an AMS and you do only have 1 single color, or if you just do these external spool filament switches, I think that these prints would be perfect for you as well. First up, nothing really to do with dad, but I think that anyone can appreciate a keychain. Maybe your dad's name is not Lucas, so maybe you want to print something else, but just using one of the many keychain generators on MakerWorld, including Bambu Lab's own, you can just customize whatever, either their name, or maybe it's like, you know, their favorite pet, or maybe it's something else. And I really think that just these keychains in particular are super handy to have, because I've noticed that anyone who is interested in like 3D printing, or if you want them to be interested in 3D printing, just being able to give them an actual product. If they do come home to you, check it out, or if you just meet someone and you want them to be like a little bit more engaging and curious about 3D printing, just print out something super small and just give it to them, so they get to like actually feel it, they get to see it, and they get something that is hopefully like customized to them, or just printed out for them in particular. And I think every single one would be more interested and understand 3D printing a lot more, which is something that I have at least noticed within my group of friends here. Next 2 prints are actually not gifts, but something that you can give together with your gifts to just bring everything up to the next level. And that is customized cake toppers, I think they're called. I kind of screwed up on the size on this one, because I wanted to put this in kanelbulle, which is the Swedish way of saying cinnamon bun, and that's the original type of cinnamon bun. But this specific one becomes very thin, very narrow. So you might want to customize this and make it a little bit thicker if you change the size, so it's just a portion sized sign. But this is supposed to be for like the bigger and actual like cake size originally. So that's on me. And in this case, this was for moving in party or like a warm housewarming party. So again, you can just customize the whatever you want, and for example, Happy Father's Day would be a great text on a cake, maybe, if you have that. And maybe for those of you who already have your gifts, they're already wrapped in some fancy packaging paper and you are all set. Well, you can actually 3D print your own gift bows, and then you could just glue that or tape that onto the gift as well. And since I discovered this single print, I have put this on every single gift I have given away. Highly appreciated by people who understand what 3D printing is, and the fact that you can do these things in just like, you know, one plate. You just fold everything in, no tools or glue or anything needed. You just fold this and then hook it into this little hook, which is being hidden by the bow itself. So it's a genius design and it's just so easy. You print it in like less than an hour. I don't know, I just think it adds so much extra value to the gift itself. And for example, if you do want to have a conversation starter talking about 3D printing, if your dad or whoever you're giving this gift to is a little bit curious, they're going to be a hell of a lot more interested and curious once they see this. And you will then have even more to talk about during the Father's Day or whatever kind of event it might be. And speaking about adding value, hopefully this video also added some value for you. And if that is the case, please do show your support by subscribing to this channel if you haven't already. And please also like this video if you haven't already, to show me that you want me to continue making videos like this, in this case talking about my top 10 prints for certain occasions. If that is the case, like the video. If this is not the case, but you for some reason still have watched the entire video, please do let me know by leaving a comment down below what you do want to see. And last but not least, if you do want to check out PCBWay and get $5 off your next order, please do not forget to check out the link down in the description as well. Thank you all so much for watching. My name is Lucas. Starts with L as in like, ends with S, ends in subscribe. Please do both, and see you all in the next one.